So, I was talking with somebody on a forum earlier, and they made the statement to me that they couldn't talk to me anymore because since I was an atheist, I thought all Christians were crazy. And I sat back and I thought about it, and I said, well, he's right. I think pretty much all theists and deists are crazy. Although deists, much less so, for obvious reasons. But yeah, I do. I think you're all fucking nuts. Now bear with me for a second. I think that if you were to ask any Christian if they think an atheist is a little nuts for holding that particular belief, or lack of a belief, really, to clarify, being an atheist means one thing and one thing only. I do not believe in God or gods. That's all it means. Nothing more. So, yeah, I think a theist would say, yeah, that's pretty nuts. Because to you, it's so very obvious that there is a God. To me, it's not so very obvious. I just don't see it. Don't see the proof. Don't see the reason. Don't see the need. So yeah, I think you're nuts. With that being said, though, just take a second and think about it. You got two friends, okay? They both admire, respect, and like each other. You know, they're friends. And they're discussing politics. And they have a heated disagreement. And each one walks away from that debate, that conversation, kind of scratching their head going, what a fucking idiot. Why can't he get it? I mean, it's so simple. It's like talking to a child. They both walk away with that feeling. Now, they don't hate each other all of a sudden. They are just two friends who've had a disagreement. And they both think the other's a little fucking stupid for not being able to grasp their particular perspective, their particular point. Does it make either one of them right? In their own minds, yes. Objectively, no. Not in that context, no. Does it make either one of them wrong? In their opponent's minds, absolutely yes. But once again, does it really make either one of them wrong? No. So yes, in my mind, if you're a theist, I think you're fucking crazy. But me thinking you crazy, me thinking that you are unable to grasp my ideas and that makes you somehow fucking off and weird, is just a mirror of how you feel. And that's no reason for us to then conclude that we cannot speak to each other. That's just ridiculous. It's childish. Don't expect me to agree with everything you think or say. And I'll give you the same leeway. I don't expect to agree with everything you think or say. I mean, that would be ridiculous and, quite frankly, boring. Now, the problem comes in if I can look at you and say, yeah, I think you're fucking nuts for believing in God and all that church hooey. But that's fine. I mean, that's something we disagree about. Whatever. You're still a cool person. You're still an intelligent individual. What? And your response back to me is, you are of your father, the devil. You are evil. God will condemn you to hell for all eternity. Blah, blah, blah. It's at that point that I have very little positive to say to you. Now, I understand that you feel that if I don't accept your God, there's a good chance I'm going to hell. I get that. I understand that. And I understand that you may occasionally say something about this out of concern for me. And that's lovely. But this whole you are of your father, the devil bullshit, You know, once I start hearing so much of that from someone, that's when I kind of go into that, no, they're just completely an idiot. It's not just that one thing we disagree with. That's pretty much everything about that person is repulsive at that point, disgusting at that point, and laughable. So at that point, you get no further real communication from me. All you get is me running around when I do see you, and occasionally just poking you, poke, just to watch you fucking jump. Because that's the only value you have to me at that point. The rest of us can agree to disagree and carry on having a conversation. And you know, there's a little piece of any atheist, well, I can't say any atheist, but of most atheists who will tell you, if they're honest, we have no proof for God. We have no proof against God either. Is it possible there could be a God? Sure, it's possible. I consider it highly fucking unlikely. But it's possible, absolutely. And so maybe, just maybe, some of us are hoping that one of you will be able to convince us that we're wrong. Here's the problem, though. I've heard all the arguments that are out there right now, and none of them cut it. So unless you have something new on that front, it's best to just not try. We can have a discussion. Don't try to convert me, though. All right. I guess that's about it. And God bless you and all that shit.